fellow fullback Ross plays it forward, Hampson lets it run through to Hannigan to Molt, and Jake Molt curls it out to the far side to Andy White to Johnston still inside the Altrincham half, cutting in field, lays it past Spencer to Molt in the centre circle, swings it out to the right hand side to Andy White. Altrincham still not quite penetrated into Bradford territory. Richmond does so with a pass down the right hand side to Andy White in field to Johnston, inside right position, Johnston to Molt. Altringham's typical patient build up as well. Forward to Dale, and Dale down the left hand side for Hampson cuts in field, gets away from Ross, plays it to Richmond centre field to Johnston, back again to Richmond will look for White down the right hand side. White chance maybe to run at Hurst, but lays it back to Johnston square ball to Hampson thought about a shot and then did hit a shot, and it's not a bad effort, and I think he clipped the post on its way past, and certainly not too far away, John.
Yeah, I think it may well have done. It was through a forest of legs, so we couldn't be absolutely sure, but it looked to change direction ever so slightly at the last minute.
Hampson takes the throw to Hancock, and it's Hancock again in the inside left position for Altrincham. Forward to Hume turns out towards the left and finds Dale back again to Hume chance to run up the defence, 1-2 with Richmond. Hume volleys it across left-footed, good defending by Lowe on the far post as Johnston was trying to come in, and Lowe managed to flick it away from John Johnston and out on the far side. To Johnston, and White gets himself moving again to get the return ball from Johnston, plays it down for Jordan Hume on the right hand side, good ball in by Hume to Hancock trying to turn, he's under strong pressure though, gets it back to Hume trying to jink his way through, goes down, penalty. Hume was caught as he jinked into the penalty area, and he went down, and I think that's probably right actually, John. What did you think?
Yeah, I think it was Danny Lowe's challenge. Funnily enough, I was thinking to myself, Jordan hit it with your left foot.
Johnston steps up, shoots and scores in the opposite corner. That was the first time I've ever seen John Johnston not put a penalty into the right-hand corner. Puts it very nicely into the left-hand corner. And in addition to his repertoire, an Altrincham lead, John.
Well, I think it's always a battle of wits with a penalty between the taker and the goalkeeper, Mark, isn't it? And you can see there, I think John Johnston's thinking to himself, I bet Stephen Drench knows.
So White throws it into Jake Molt, back again to Andy White. Andy White rather fortuitous to get, they're rather lucky to get that one back, and does a 1-2 with Hume. Shoots right foot and Drench parries it. And good challenge comes in from Ross on Dale. One of the things I never thought I'd have a chance to say, I'll now hand you over to John Helm via John Edwards.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. I've always had much Stephen Drench down as a top shot stopper.
Ahead of Brackley in the league table on goals scored, and of course they play Brackley next week, and this is now Beasley, then McKenna for Bradford. Beasley will be back across in the centre, chance here of an equaliser, and an absolutely crucial header to get rid of the danger there. And it's a good job that Molt is back to complement the defending duties of Hannigan and Jones. But Bradford, a better spell of pressure from them. They've not had a concerted spell all day, John. And both doing well in National League North this season. Really competitive division. And we're moving, we've gone beyond 35 minutes now. A long and a searching ball here. And the chance to pull one back, and a big chance for Alty to get a second goal. They've got the second goal as well. Hume was in the right place at the right time. Bradford were in disarray. The pullback was perfect for Jordan Hume, who wraps in his 13th goal of the season. And what a way to celebrate his 28th birthday yesterday. 2-0 Altrincham.
Yeah, absolutely, John. What a move that was. Started by John Johnson's through ball to Andy White. Great ball it was too. Then switched to Josh Hancock. It looks as if Hancock might be on for a shot. Bit of an angle. He spotted Hume unmarked in the middle, and Jordan Hume, the finisher, he's not going to miss from 4 or 5 yards out. Swept it past Drench. And I think really, I think Altrincham have had real control this half.
Free kick Bradford, desperate for a goal before half-time. It's too flat, although it will come here for a McKenna shot. It's a good one, and it is fisted away by Thompson. It was straight at the goalkeeper. Nonetheless, he had to get rid of the ball. That's the first real shot he's had to deal with. Another McKenna cross here. It nearly dropped for Clee. Instead, it dropped for Altrincham, who'll be charging forward. It's the charge of the Light Brigade here. Was that the right transfer? I'm not sure it was. Oh, Lowe is going to be in trouble here. He didn't get booked on the penalty. We're in the dark a bit. Anyway, it's a free kick here, and Johnston looks as though he might well be due to take it. He is right-footed, clipped in. Oh, again confusion there. There was no talking between Drench and his co-defenders, I don't think, and the ball drifted out harmlessly, but disconcertingly from Bradford's point of view, there looks to be a lack of unity almost at the back.
Low forward, good challenge comes in from Andy White. White as well, gets away from McKenna and Spencer. Moult to Jones, and Altrincham back in possession again. Moult and Jones exchange another pass. The ball comes to Richmond. Richmond down the right-hand side for White. Johnston wants it on the halfway line and lays it back to Richmond. Altrincham not necessarily going anywhere, keeping possession, eating up the clock. Hopefully lulling Bradford into a false sense of security. I guess they're thinking as Jones and Johnston play a 1-2, comes forward to Hancock, and Hancock turns it down the right-hand side to White. White back to Moult, and Moult all the way back to Thompson. The ball comes out to Jones. Jones forward to Richmond. I'm reminded of the 44 pass goal that Manchester City scored in the derby. I'm not saying we're going to finish up scoring, but it's played to Johnston. Good run by Johnston. Loads of space on the left-hand side for Hancock. Hancock shoots and scores! Oh, what a goal, because the move was brilliant. They must have strung 30 to 40 passes together, and eventually the ball played through to Hancock. They did lull Bradford into a false sense of security. Hancock took it beautifully, but if a Premier League side had scored that goal, you'd be saying it was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, you would, Mark. I mean, if there's any slight hitch in the move, it was Johnston's final ball to Hancock could have been done with him, been in front of him rather than slightly behind. But that's a minor observation. But Hancock even atoned for that by feigning to pass it back to Johnston. Johnston tore past him on the left, but actually cutting inside onto his right foot and then a finish into the corner of the net. Quality stuff.
Over it comes. Thompson comes for it, does well. Puts an end to any lingering doubts about the corner decision by catching the corner and bowls it down the right-hand side to Owen Dale. Dale and Johnston doubling up down the right-hand side at the moment. Dale gets it to Richmond. Richmond shoots, not a bad effort. About a yard over the top maybe, but worth a try from 25 yards. And Altrincham really playing some super football today. But
They clearly had to try something because 3-0 behind, and the writing is very much on the wall for Bradford.
It is. It's Nicky Rowe in possession at the moment. Left half position out to Shane Killett. Cross into Altrincham territory. Back to Rowe again. He's looking to pick a pass. Good distributor of the ball is Rowe, and he distributes that one out to the far side to Ross. Ross turns it in field to McKenna. McKenna, ball played in. It breaks loose towards Branson. Nice little ball to Beasley. Beasley to Johnson. Johnson into the Altrincham penalty area. Gets a cross in. The clearance is straight to McKenna. McKenna's shot is blocked by Jake Moult. Not the first bit of defensive work he's done today. It's out with Nicky Clee. This is probably Bradford's best spell of pressure. Johnson breaks into the penalty area, crosses. Oh, what a chance! What a chance. It fell to Beasley, 6 yards from goal, unmarked, and probably symptomatic of Bradford's day. He pokes it wide of the post, John. It's White takes to Richmond. Richmond and Moult play a 1-2. Richmond turns nicely, gives it to Moult. Moult seems to have a lot of time, gets that one back to Jones. Jones back to Thompson. Thompson will dummy his way around Beasley and then play it to Hannigan, not quite as hard as he might have liked. And that was a truly terrible piece of play by Altrincham as Hannigan laid the ball back to Thompson. Rowan Clee play a 1-2, and then it's turned back to Killett. Killett looks for Branson. That's a terrible ball, and it's collected by Owen Dale, and Dale goes past Branson. Dale looking for a shot, and saved easily enough by Drench, and Drench bowls it out to Hurst, and it's become a very wide open game now, very much end-to-end stuff.
Nicky Rose come on as a substitute about 5 or 6 minutes ago, supplies it to Killick, the goal-scoring centre-half. Well, they need a goal-scoring effort from somebody. Now 3-0 down, and it could have been worse. And but Beasley missed a gilt-edged opportunity a few minutes ago to get Bradford at least onto the score sheet. They are stringing together a few passes here, and that does involve Beasley. And again, it involves Hurst, who's fleet-footed to say the least. McKenna was the one who gets onto it here. Johnson's into the penalty area, a pull back here. Bradford have a chance, and it's fired over the top of the crossbar. The left foot of Hurst.
Credit to Bradford, you know, they're not chucking this in by any means. It may be 3-0, but they're going for it.
Yes, it's in the nature. I think it's in the DNA. And Clear's done really well again. Another wriggling run from Nicky Clee. Might have to do it all by himself, and he has done it all by himself. Andy gets the shot through. It's a routine stop for Thompson, but for me, Clee has been Bradford's best player today. Novakovsky's just arrived on the field of play. Never saw who went off there, to be honest with you, but Novakovsky's on for Bradford now. Wearing number 17 and acting as a supplementary striker. This ball is laid long, it's over the top of Haven. Altrincham are on for 4 here, and what a miss it is. Dale on the left-hand side, Johnston on the right-hand side have troubled Bradford all day long, and that was Dale who had the opportunity to stretch Altrincham 4 goals clear.
Almost Pinocchio length in front of their noses at the moment. So yeah, just see things out, and it's basically a job done. But good to see Sean Densmore on a couple of important interventions already. He hasn't had much football of late, but here come Alty again.
Yeah, 4 of them herring down on the Bradford net. It just requires a decent cross here, and it will be 4, and it is a decent cross. Has to be, surely. It's tucked away, left-footed from the instep. Mantak, who's only been on the field about 5 minutes, could not have had an easier job of adding his name to the score sheet. Drench picks the ball disconsolately out of his net for the 4th time this afternoon, and the scoreline certainly has a ring about it from an Alty perspective. They are leading Bradford Park Avenue by 4 goals to 0 and are heading for a hat-trick of victories over the enemy.
Yeah, you know, when you join a new club, John, you always want to make a favourable start to make a good impression on the supporters and for confidence levels as well. So that's got to do Callum Mantock, a power of good.
Free kick Altrincham. Haven, the 3rd player booked in the last few minutes, and the 4th in all. Rowe, Beasley, Lowe and Haven all booked for Bradford. That's another black mark for them. Not only conceding 4 times, but picking up 4 yellow cards along the way. It's Alty's day. Altrincham go through to the next round of the FA Challenge Trophy, the 4th round for Bradford Park Avenue. Well, was it a blip? They've just got to put this one out of the memory bank, that's for sure. Come back again and must do better, to use the old school teacher's phrase.